Broadcasting live from the Black Hills of South Dakota, this is your news leader, the Rapid City Journal. Good afternoon and welcome to City Beat, brought to you by the Rapid City Journal and the City of Rapid City. I'm Nathan Thompson with the Journal, and we're pleased to welcome today Doug Lowe from our city's Parks and Recreation Department, and talk about everything that's going to be going on during this summer months and kind of all the wonderful outdoor facilities and even indoor facilities that people can enjoy here. And if you have any questions about Rapid City's parks or recreation facilities like pools and tennis courts and all of that, then feel free to ask any questions that you might have in the comments section. And if we have some time here during this program, then we'll be sure to ask Doug those questions. So first of all, Doug, how are you today?
I'm super. Thank you for having us.
Well, we're very happy to have you here today. And, you know, it's been a tough year, really, when we look at things that were going on with the pandemic and some of the facilities that the city operates for recreation had to make some changes, and even some had to close last year. So let's just kind of start off by talking about the city's Park and Recreation Department, who you are, what you guys do, and what types of facilities that we have to enjoy here in Rapid City.
All right, thank you. Well, first of all, our motto is to make Rapid City a better place to play, work, and live. So with that in mind, we have a lot of things to offer in Rapid City. We'll start on the park side first. We have about 1,300 acres of park land that we maintain. We also maintain the cemetery. We have 3 outdoor aquatic centers, a 50-meter pool. We have an indoor swim center, indoor ice arena, 2 12-court tennis courts. We have a skateboard park. A lot of things that have been created over the last 15, 20 years and to make Rapid City a better place to live.
Mm-hmm. And you know, that's one thing, you know, as a recent resident here to Rapid City, I've been here just less than 2 years, and I am so impressed with the amount of facilities for the public to enjoy in a city the size of Rapid City. I mean, some of these are first-class facilities.
Yeah, we actually, I've been with the city now going on 24 years this September.
Congratulations.
And when I started, we were actually the smallest park and rec department in the state of South Dakota. And now we are the second biggest, probably comparing right with Sioux Falls. So that's how much growth and how much dedication the leaders of this city has put into making sure the citizens have things to do and things to recreate and have fun and want to live here.
Well, and it just makes sense, really. I mean, with all the outdoor activities with the Black Hills right here, it just makes sense for the city to have some first-class facilities for the public to enjoy, you know? And after that year, we were just talking about the year 2020, we kind of all want to forget about, right? Canceled events.
Yep.
Yeah, right. So canceled events and events where some were being held under very strict restrictions. The city's Parks and Recreation Department is really getting back into the swing of things right now. Are you seeing a higher level of interest amongst the public?
We are starting to really see some great interest. We started off, of course, we were closed basically from March of last year all the way till September. And then September through the first of the year, it was still, you know, people were still kind of nervous about, you know, venturing out a whole lot. So our numbers were kind of slow getting into it. But boy, after this first year, into November into January and February and March, people finally just said, you know what, we got to get going with their life. And we've seen numbers. We've had classes filled up for the summer, and swimming lessons are back to being full. And I guess the biggest highlight is something that we got to bring up is that our outdoor pools are open up this year.
Absolutely,
all of them.
Yeah, all of them. So the pools, we announced this week that they are ready to open. So can you provide us some scheduling about when those pools are going to be opening up?
Yeah. Yep. Our indoor facility, starting on the 31st, will be opening up for summer open swims starting at 1 o'clock. And then we'll be opening up the 50 meter on the 1st of June. That's the outdoor that's right next to the swim center. And then our outdoor pools will be opening up on the 4th. And they, all three of those are open from noon to 6 for open swim. I know it doesn't feel like today is a very good swim day, and it's kind of weird that, wow, a week from now we're going to be opening up pools. June's technically usually a little cooler than the other two, but all our pools are heated, and I'm just excited, and our staff's excited to get them open and get kids and hear kids scream and have fun.
Yeah, and you're right. I mean, taking a look at today, I mean, it's 40 degrees today, so maybe not the best day to go swimming, but starting next week, so you have the 31st, I think that's Tuesday, so the day after Memorial Day, and then all kind of sporadically throughout the rest of the next week.
Yeah, we got staff that are coming on, lifeguards that have to still do some training, in-service training, and then getting the pools all perfectly ready to go for patrons to start on the outdoor pools. So our maintenance guys have been hard at work for the last month, getting the water filled in them, getting it heated, getting them cleaned up. They've done an awesome job. We had some pictures on our Facebook page of the pools, and they looked like I wanted to go dive into them right away yesterday. So they're looking great, and the work that goes into this, I just want people to know there's a lot of work that goes into it to make their fun.
Well, that's so important, talking about all that work that goes on, not just for recreation, but the city parks department. I mean, we have acres upon thousands of acres of parkland and recreational sites here. There's been a lot in the news here recently about different groups having difficulty finding enough help, employees to do that. And Parks and Recreation's not immune to that this year.
Absolutely not. Yeah, we've had some struggles with that. The biggest thing is last year when we got pretty much closed down and we got put on some freezing or some hiring freezes. A lot of people who had jobs with us then were told that they couldn't work. And when you're a seasonal and you're a college kid and you're planning on having a job and then all of a sudden you don't, it makes you wonder, okay, next year is something going to happen where I'm not. So we've tried and build as much confidence that we're going to be able to be open, And this year too, as far as the lifeguards go and a few other positions, we've had to up the pay to entice people to come work with us, and that has seemed to work, because we've about a month ago I would have had to tell you we probably wouldn't have been opening one of our outdoor pools because of lack of employment, and we're full bore now, so we're excited, and we have a lot of excited youth, young men and women that are going to be protecting everybody's life. So.
Well, that's great. And obviously, are there still some positions that are available?
There are still positions. You can go to ours, www.rc.gov, and go to the employment page and fill out an app. And our people are looking at them daily to try and fulfill all their rosters. And hopefully, if you're still interested, there's tons of different jobs out there, from cemetery work to golf course work to pool work to maintenance to flowers to everything. And that's what's really kind of cool. there's probably 20 different part-time jobs just within the Park and Rec department.
Yeah.
That you could do for the summer. So.
Yeah, and you talked about golf as well. So you have Meadowbrook here as well as executive.
Executive, yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
18 and a 9-hole course, in tip-top shape. Both courses are just plush right now, and we're real excited. We think the season's going to be another good one. We had record years, both facilities last year, but then of course golf was about the only thing open.
right.
But we're hoping that momentum continues and that enough people came out to the course to see how nice of a course it is, or they hadn't played it for a while or something. So we're hoping we've gained some momentum, and we'll continue to have that same success at both facilities.
And that's great. And across the entire spectrum here as well, there are several recreation leagues that also play. So talk a little bit about the recreational leagues, what sports that are offered, and how that whole process works.
Well, we have, there's a lot of different leagues. One of our most fun leagues is our sand volleyball league that you could still sign up for. I think we got another week yet before the registrations are in. That's played down there on Omaha Street by the fish, the sand courts there.
Yeah.
There's about 100 teams usually come out a year, and we've got plenty more space for more. That's always a fun league. And then we also have indoor volleyball throughout the whole season. In the fall, we run men's flag football, dodgeball league, co-ed dodgeball leagues. We run men's and women's basketball during the winter months. So yeah, we have quite a few leagues, of course, at our ice arena, and we probably talk about that because it is open during the whole summer. So I want to make sure that people know that the ice arena is open during the summer. We have hockey leagues that run basically from September all the way through the end of April. And with the hockey league, I got to throw out a bone here for everybody. I don't know if people are aware, but we got a new junior hockey team coming to town.
Yeah, the Sabres, right?
Yep, and they're going to be making the Roosevelt Ice Arena their home. So we're really excited about that. Games are going to be starting in September. Actually, possibly it'll be either the Labor Day weekend or the weekend after will be our first set of doubleheader home games. They're going to play on Friday and Saturday nights. When they do play, we'll have 11 weekends where that's going to happen down there. We're going to be starting selling tickets here in probably the next couple weeks, season tickets. And we're hoping that it's going to be just a thing that's going to stick and have a blast down there with it.
Yeah. I mean, just speaking of hockey, I mean, we're very lucky to have the Rush here. And then, of course, we have the Rushmore Thunder as well, and now the Badlands Sabres. So three hockey teams that are playing here in Rapid City. That's kind of cool.
Each level, that's what's kind of cool. You got, your varsity and junior varsity, maybe your sophomore team. If you're thinking high school, that's kind of how it's going to lay out. So it's going to be real interesting for the hockey lover. You're living in a dream right now in a small town. Yeah,
absolutely. And I mean, really, for a small town, just again, we mentioned it before, the amount of trails, walking trails, hiking trails, and biking trails that are through Rapid City, and just the outdoor amenities. I mean, it's after a year of like what we experienced here in 2020, it's nice to go and be in a place where there's so much going on. And the city's Park and Recreation Department is an integral part of that, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, definitely. And speaking on that, with COVID last year and only having the outdoor activities, there were some amenities in the pool or the parks that were closed down.
Yeah.
But it's just the fortunateness of Rapid City to have as much parkland that people could spread out and still enjoy the facilities. And speaking of our trail systems, throughout town, 14 miles worth of bike trail, hard service bike trail. And then you got our two, both sides of the gap, our mountain bike trailing. Some of the best mountain biking within a city and definitely the 5-state area. So, yeah, people who are in Rapid City got a gem if they really look at it and really dig down deep, and they can find something that they can love.
Right, right. Well, Doug, talking about finding things that people can love, how can the public find out more information about the activities and the events that are going on in the Parks and Recreation Department?
Well, you can go to our website. It's probably the best way, and that's www.rc.gov. No, it's RC Parks and Parks with an S. Oh man, I have it written down too. I have my cheat sheet. I don't go on my website very often. RC Parks and ANDREC.org. And all the different divisions are there. You can go on, and our program guide is also for the summer is online. Mm-hmm. You can look at all the different activities that are going on throughout our departments.
Absolutely, and not just here in Rapid City, but across Pennington County, there are tons of activities that folks can do. And another resource is the Pennington Outdoors, where folks can go in and get details on recreational opportunities in Rapid City throughout Pennington County. There is a map tool that is available.
Oh, really? Oh.
that shows all of the different. It was launched last year by the city's Geographic Information Division, and if you go to rapidmap.org, this is another thing that folks can do. Yep. So rapidmap.org, and you can get access to where all the parks and recreation facilities are, not only here in Rapid City, but across Pennington County. Lots of opportunity for everybody to experience. So Doug, we appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you for having me again, and it's been fun. Yeah.
Well, we are glad to do it, and we're glad to provide this information to our viewers out there as well. And thank you very much for tuning in to this edition of City Beat, brought to you by the Rapid City Journal and the City of Rapid City. I'm Nathan Thompson. I hope you guys have a great and safe Memorial Day weekend.